also look at deleting in database. Let me put my comments. Remember, I told you in comments is non-executable um, query in your page. Deleting database, deleting a table or a database. I will explain what I mean. Now, when it comes to delete keywords or delete function, what does it do? Delete helps to is used to remove a specific row. Let's assume SAS is no longer in the department, is no longer in this department, in this company. He is no longer, he has resigned. So we are going to remove his name from the department, from the staff database. So the keyword that we are going to use is delete. So we are going to use delete to delete his information from our database. Okay. Now, when deleting data from the database, we use three things. We use we use delete, we use delete, we use truncate, and we also use drop. I will explain how to use each and every one of them. So in deleting, you can delete a keyword, delete a row. It deletes the row in the database. Truncate is used to remove all row quickly, but it will still keep the table. Why drop is you remove everything about that table. You remove everything about the table. All right. If you want to remove entire table, you use drop. If you want to remove you want to remove the rows, the entries of your table, you use truncate. Then delete can delete the entire database or a specific row when you use a where statement. So let's make an example for each and every one of them so that it will help you to understand. So as I said before, let's assume that Osas is no longer in the company. What I will do now is what? I'm going to delete his information. Delete, okay, let's write delete staff, that is our table name, where, let's use, I can use any of this. I can say, where staff ID, I can use staff ID, I can use first name. So I can say where staff ID, staff underscore ID is equal to what is the staff ID 108, 109. So and I run this. If I run this query, the stars will be deleted from our database. Execute. Can you see? One row affected. If I go up to see all that I have in my database, you see that we no longer have USAS in the table. Can you see? So that is the function of delete key. Here, delete a function, delete a keyword. So now when we want to truncate deletes the entire content of the table. Let me give you an example. Let's assume we want to wipe whatever that is in this table. I will do truncate table. Did I get the spelling? No. Truncate. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the spelling. Okay, tron. No, it's not correct. There's N. There's N here. Okay, that's why it did not change. Okay, truncate is a keyword. So it has said truncate table. I'll specify the table I want, which is staff. And once I run this, let's see what happens. So let me run this, execute. What the command completed successfully. So let me see if what I did is correct. And I'm going to run select from table and I execute. Okay, I did not copy it well. Select from table and I execute. Can you see that all the content of the table has been deleted using the command truncate? So I guess you are getting what I mean now. I said before, delete function can delete the entire row or entire table. It can delete the entire row where there's no specification of what you want it to delete. Then truncate wipes the content of that table. And the last one is drop. But before I do drop, let me fix back what I have in my table so that we can see the effect of what I'm going to do. So let me insert back this on my table. Let me play this again. Good. Affected, and I can see get back my content. Good. So can you see I've gotten back what I had originally. So now let's drop this database. let's drop this database. Yeah, so sorry, let's drop this table. Drop wipes everything, wipes everything you have in your database. So let's drop this table, drop table staff, and I run it. Yeah, then I run this, execute. It's a command completed successfully. Let's see if what I did is effective. Then if we see the error, the message I'm going to get, if I want to see the content of staff, can you see that it's giving me there is an invalid object name called staff because this command has deleted staff from my database. So that is how you delete from your database. Either you delete with delete key or you delete with a truncate or drop. Each of these keywords have their function. All right, so let's create back our table because we're still going to be using it. So that is it. Let me run back this to get back my table. Okay, and I'm also gonna run this to get back on the content. So that is it. This is another table. Okay, so let me run this to get back the content, my rows and my column. All right. So I guess you've understood how to delete and update your database. Thank you for watching this video to the end. See you in my next video. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more as we continue in this journey of our learning. See you in my next video. Bye.